cherries are usually off-season, but you can make it during summer. This how-to guide will make canned cherry pie filling taste better. You can make the same cherry pie recipe in the middle of winter and still get the cherry peak season's flavor like summertime. Essentially, cherries are classified into tart and sweet. Rainier and Bing are the most popular sweet cherries. In contrast to that, sour cherries are mostly canned for pie filling. Using canned cherries reduces the preparation time from this recipe. Plus, it has great benefits since the manufacturers harvest the product at the right peak to make canned fruits. By canning the fruits within 4 hours, it can lock in all the nutrition and flavor from its peak. There are no preservatives often used in the method, making it an efficient process. It contains antioxidants like anthocyanin, therefore good for the heart, and fights free radicals. It is also abundant in vitamin C, an essential nutrient involved in repairing tissues. Canned fruits are a great benefit for those who are planning to bake using seasonal fruits. It is also available in varieties like dark, sweet cherries, or red tart. How to make canned cherry pie filling taste better. Canned cherry pie filling is not sweet enough and too tart, unlike naturally sweet cherries. However, it still depends on the ripeness of the cherries. To make it taste better, add a tablespoon of plain white sugar at a time until the cherry pie filling is as sweet as you want it to be. Then, let the pie filling sit for 10 minutes before you taste it to enable the sugar to meld and dissolve with the cherry flavors. How to pit the cherries. A great way to pit cherries is by the use of a cherry pitter. Place the cherries in the pitter and squeeze until the pit pops out. If a cherry pitter is unavailable, you can push a skewer or a chopstick through a cherry to remove the seed. To remove a stem, insert the rounded end of a paperclip shaped in an S form to pull the pit out in that hole. What you will need to make better tasting canned cherry pie filling. Ingredients: 5 cups of pitted cherries, 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 1/4 cup cornstarch, 5 tablespoons of water, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, a tablespoons of butter. Red food coloring, optional. Step-by-step instructions on how to make canned cherry pie filling taste better. Step 1. Open your can of cherries and drain the juice into a saucepan of medium heat. Place 1/4 of the cherries in a medium-sized bowl, then set aside. Step 2. Make a slurry by adding cornstarch and water into a small bowl. Pour in the slurry to the medium-sized bowl with cherries and fold using a rubber spatula. Step 3. Pour slurry cherries into the saucepan and bring to boil until the cherries start to soften and release their juices for up to 15 minutes. Add the sugar and stir well. Lower down the heat. Continue stirring the mixture until thickened for about 3 minutes. Step 4. Add the butter and lemon juice, stir and fold in until it incorporates. Then, add a small number of drops of red food coloring. Afterward, remove from heat and cool, then transfer to a jar or place as a pie filling. Tips and tricks. When using frozen fruit, make sure to thaw and drain properly. Never microwave the cherries, it will ruin its velvety soft texture and cause it to become grainy. When using sour cherries, jolt the sugar by 2 tablespoons and lessen lemon juice to 2 tablespoons. Lemon juice helps balance out the sweetness of the sugar. Canned cherries should be stored unopened in a cool, dry place off the floor. Put an opened can of cherries in a clean and covered container to be refrigerated and used within 3 days before refrigerating. Target's in-house brand or market pantry cherry pie filling and topping has a wonderful tartness and is not overly sweetened compared to other brands. The texture of the filling is soft, and the cherries are delectable. However, if you prefer less tartness, then use Lucky Leaf. On the other hand, use Target Run if you desire both tangy and flavorful canned cherry for pie filling. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.